happening, man? How you doing? I had to knock this thing out. There's still some things I need to fix about it. Or not fix, but like add on. But because of OBS, my cursor is fucking hidden for some reason. But yeah, I built the whole fucking house. I did this all legit. I actually harvested way more blackstone than I even need, which is epic. Because I'm going to need that for Zarek City. Back in my main area, back in the country. My country. Yeah, like I think this is... Something's not exactly even about this. The snow makes it harder to figure it out, but I kind of like... I like that. The snow gives everything, like, depth and shit. It's epic. Oh, also you'll have to let me know if it, like, ever starts to buffer. Or whatever. Because, Oh, yeah, real quick. I built the whole fucking house. Because that was going to be the tough part. You know, having to deal with it all fucking snowing and shit. Now I gotta fucking, like, furnish everything. So that's where things are going to be. That's what we're going to be doing. Invisible cursor. Thanks, OBS. Thank you, OBS. Fire pit. Bet, I got you. Yeah. It doesn't have to really be a long stream. Because honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to do. I'm really just going to, like, build a staircase more than anything. I want to build a staircase here up to the next floor. Yeah, I went ahead and just marathoned all this shit off stream. Because I was like, fuck it, I don't want to... The stairway to heaven. I don't know, I think... Yeah, I built some of this on stream. This is the coziest floor. For sure. Also, it's the only one with, like, balconies. Yeah, I don't know what the whole fucking room layout's gonna be, but I gotta figure all that out. Oh, I never covered up that fucking thing. The reason I mentioned the fucking buffering thing, normally it wouldn't be something that I'd be concerned about at all. But you'll see this. Because Chud's gone, in the time when I would normally be watching Chud, I've kind of been going back and, you know, looking at the old tabs that I haven't finished watching through. This conversation was one of them. I think my cursor's invisible on the thing too. Well, whatever. Yeah, this is the conversation that Diorio was like, oh, this isn't worth, you know, listening to, or whatever, or watching. But that's because he was thinking about it from his own perspective. What could he glean from this conversation about everything else? He wasn't considering, what does it say about Diorio? So I kind of wanted to play Chud's conversation with Augie, because it is very revealing when it's pretty clear that, like, to whatever degree Augie's upset about this, Nick is way more. I mean, the word that Augie literally uses is perturbed, using very conservative language. Nick was perturbed. There's just some very, very interesting little gems in here. How much have you seen Mr. Oreo lashing out at Chud, calling him a pussy and a loser, saying he has no friends? How much have you, like, seen at least some of that? You're familiar with how mad Fatty is right now? Because if you haven't seen any of it, this won't really hit. But if you've seen Diorio snapping on Chud, then that really, it, like, adds a total extra layer to this. Seen some of it, miss streams. Ah, he cuts the bulk of it. Okay. But you've at least, like, seen the Oreo lashing out. Okay, so, and the other thing that's interesting to think about this is, like, from okay, yeah, he mad. Imagine your, from Diorio's perspective, because I'm gonna be honest, I fuck with Tom heavy. I think he's really fucking cool. And it's like, going back and looking at all this fucking bullshit, it's like, dude, Tom won. Tom beat all the shit. Also, the stuff with Stale is funny as fuck. I knew I needed to watch the Stale stuff. There was just, like, one thing after the other. Like, I think this was before Lucari. You know what I mean? I'm fat as fuck. I am one with the Oreo. Damn, look at that fucking sunset. This would be a goated place to get murdered by Thursday. Oh, right. I was using there we go. Tried to switch. My goddamn cursor is still missing. Fuck my life! I gotta do this every time it fucking I sleep. There's no way to keep it continually snowing. Dude, this looks so good. This looks so sexy. I didn't actually go and, like, check out the whole thing after completing it. I just completed it. Oh my god, this thing looks nice. Nice. Oh, damn it. All of this has been hidden. Fuck my life. You missed the whole fucking sunset and everything. Yeah. No. I fucked it up. I butchered it. God damn it. Yeah, I needed to do this. That was what I needed to do. The, sun was setting. Yeah. Oops. But I mean, even without the, sunset. I mean, the sunset was pretty fucking sick. But it's like, yeah. I would get murdered by Thursday here. Dude, I'm going to, obviously, I have the one main Thursday edit that, is in the works. Technically, the other one is in the works, too. The John Wick mode edit. Because it's just going to be using fucking combat footage. It's a nice house. Yeah, you said you wouldn't live here. You would just Airbnb it. I thought about that the whole time I built this. I was about to be like, I was like, oh yeah, Lettuce said he's just going to Airbnb this shit? I'm gonna build this house. I'm gonna show it to Lettuce. I'm gonna be like, now who's gonna Airbnb this shit, bitch, bitch. Too much to clean. Hey, listen, that's why you gotta have the Goth Medieval Hooters set up. They'll just like clean passively, you know. Boom, boom. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the floor space exactly, but part of it's gonna have to be like elevated up around the edges. There's gonna be a lot of fucking things to do. I like how the floors are like color themed. My 3 weed smonking GFs can clean up. Or like my drug dealer wife Ysolda. Just kidding. She needs to be out there making Bro, Ysolda low key. The Walter White. The Walter White. She's like Walter White mixed with Amaru of Skyrim. She got the drug dealing aspect, and she got the everybody thirsting after aspect. She's like moving and shaking. You know, getting people hooked on fucking drugs. She'd be out there slanging that tree sap, boy. Yeah, no, but I mean, I brought in hella women who just like work at bars and stuff into Goth Medieval Hooters. But I think there was something other than oh yeah, the Thursday edits. So I have the one. Fuck my life. Okay, Jesus. It swings. It jives. Jives is just one of those words that's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god, dude. Skyrim service economy is in shambles, but Goth Hooters is it's nuts. Oh, dude, there was man. Okay, anyway. Let's dive into this conversation. Yeah, and so it's like oh fuck. No, dude, I just broke my own ankles twice. I'm thinking of movie airplane. Roger. There's this guy who makes these edits and calls them "Everybody Hates Law Cows," and it uses the "Everybody Hates Chris" theme for it, and I was like, wait, this goes hard. This would go hard. But anyway, so yeah, I got the for the Thursday edits, I got the fucking main one. If God wanted us to snort worms, one, which is like, you know, a big mix compilation, and then there's the John Wick mode one, which is just gonna be combat. That's it. And then I'm gonna make a Thursday Hates Everyone edit. You can just visualize it. You don't even need to like see the fucking edit. You can just visualize it of people like being people, doing normal people things, interacting with each other, God forbid, and you have Thursday just like staring off moodily, you know. While this plays.
Let's fuel up, Lima.
While this plays. How do they have a 6-second ad on a 30-second video? That's nuts. Thursday just hating. It goes crazy. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about it. That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. Thursday Hates Everybody. Anyway. So Yeah, and I mean, I haven't recorded any of that stuff yet with Thursday being around people. I still have to do the combat stuff. So, yeah. I mean, if you're dipping in about half an hour, honestly, probably what I'll do is I'll get food, and I'm gonna try to pressure myself to go get Thursday combat footage, and not just bitch out and fucking watch Queso, because Queso's goated. Anyway, okay. With enough ado.
What are these women saying? How are they backing it up? But I can certainly see why people had issues with some of the questions, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chud's talking about the interview that Noel Josh Moon of Kiwi Farms did with the Tom Accuser girlies. And apparently it was a very bad, not good. For, you know, the stylos of all this. Who just, you know, what's the word? They have a unipolar interest in this sort of shit. They're totally weighed down on one side. Noel's a strange looking fella. Yeah, and I mean, all this shit is just so crazy in hindsight, knowing that Tom totally won. Tom completely swept the table. It's over. It's over. He took the pot. It's game. Diorio fucking nuclear stabbed Chud in the back. Said, fuck you. But just so imagine all of Augie's answers through the lens of Diorio.
I think a big problem is that I'm kind of looking at this and just focusing on, like, is he a rapist or not? Is he a rapist or not? And I think people just want to humiliate him. I think that's, like, the main target.
Okay, well, the second part more so applies to Diorio. Because here's the thing. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much it goes. I don't know how much Tom would have shown to Augie behind the scenes. Maybe he did. But it was definitely the case that Diorio and Tom were talking about all this shit behind the scenes. So it was like, Fatty knew what was up. There was no reason for him to try to, you know, play into the idea that, like, oh, maybe Tom, you know, is this, that, or the other. Because that's like, he knew what the score was. Maybe Augie didn't. I don't know. If so, he's giving a lot of leniency to the other side. But when it comes to the people just want to humiliate him, it's like, I imagine that's Diorio's probably his big objection to all this. Meanwhile, Chud is you know, going on and on and on, protesting about the Tom stuff. And like, I, as somebody who doesn't know Tom, have I interacted with Tom? Yeah. Could I tell a funny personal story about interacting with Tom? Yeah, I could. You know, I think he's goated, but I couldn't imagine being, you know, his close personal friend. And I couldn't imagine being his close personal friend who knew the fucking inside scoop and all this sort of shit. And having to manage shit with, like, Chud logic, knowing that, you know, he has people in his community like Stylo, who is like militantly just trying to tear everything down for something or whatever. I mean, he successfully fucking got things nuked between Diorio and Chud. Chud was too quick to call sweeping. That's coverage was fair. Yeah, I think you said something similar the other time, but yeah, but I mean, like, being like, yeah, I mean, I kind of closed off that thought. Fuck, what was I? There was some other main important point. Oh yeah, there's this clip, or not this clip. That's really bad of me. I shouldn't think of things in terms of clips. There was this moment which I didn't clip. You know, it would have been good to if I had, but I you know, I don't have prophetic vision. I didn't know that Chud and Diorio were gonna have this explosive falling out. but Diorio was complaining during one of his streams where he's like, one thing I don't like about interacting with Chud is it pisses off his community a whole bunch, and I think that, and like these were basically Diorio's words, were Chud's community just wants Chud for themselves, and they don't want anybody else to, like, you know, take up any of his time or whatever, you know. And that was like prophetic. That was prophetic. And Augie says something similar in this. So I didn't have that clipped. I don't know where the fuck I'll be able to find that. You just hate Diorio. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe, I guess, you know, Chud will be fine. The two things that I'm interested to see how this plays out is, like, who, you know, the nice people of the community, the normal women, the nice people of the community. I always just think of Steph's. How are they going to react to this? Are they going to think that Chud's a piece of shit? Are they going to think that Diorio is fucking crazy for being so nuclear, just, like, you know, off rip? Or is it just going to totally fly by and nobody's going to fucking give a fuck? Always trying to get Chud to call people? But that's the thing, is that people don't want to call Chud. Because of you guys. Because of Stylo. Because you guys are so insane. Like Diorio's point when he was, like, previewing this for just, like, a little bit was, like, he was like, yeah, there's no reason to just watch this and, like, get berated and then have all of chat just be fucking jumping down your throat. It's like... And all for the purpose of giving Chud content? Like, no thanks. But anyway. So let's hear what Augie has to say.
And I think people just want to humiliate him. I think that's, like, the main target. That's the main focus. And I'm a little bit blinded in that aspect as his friend because I don't really want to do that. I don't like humiliating my friends unless, well, I mean, I do actually. But, you know, in this case, I do feel bad for him as a human, right? You know, having all this shit aired out. This is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. This whole situation for Tom, I feel pretty bad for him. So this has not been, I'm sure, a fun way for him to start the year, dude.
Well, that's quite good that you're saying that already. Okay, because here's the thing, right?
Yeah, I don't mean to single you out, but the thing is that it's like this sort of aggressive approach towards people that Chud brings on, and, like, you know, people he interacts with or whatever. It's like this extremely, like, toxic, aggressive attitude, you know, where it's like you have, like, literally, like, at one point in this style, like, is, like, basically vomiting over the idea that, like, you know, these creators have, like, private behind the scenes conversations. It's like, dude, it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, people need to, like, fucking talk to each other and be social sometimes. And this crazy, like, constantly antisocial bent is, like, people don't like it. People don't want it. And it kind of goes back to Diorio's point that it's like Chud doesn't have any friends from when he started. And, I mean, Diorio pins a lot of his grievances with Chud on his community. Because it's like he's very compromised by, you know, the stylo sort of consensus of things.
I think.
And yeah, the other thing I kind of wanted to, yeah, to be fair, look at who Chud was friends with. I mean, to be fair, look at who Diorio was friends with. He wasn't really friends with Destiny. To be fair, he's probably more friends with, like, you know, the Destiny underlings, but Destiny himself, I don't think they're ever friends, really. I think it was very much like a plantation situation. Yeah, so I mean, like, just like from Augie's perspective, being boys with Tom, like, I was thinking about this, I'm like, I'm very glad that Tom fucking beat all the fucking bullshit, because it's like, I didn't want him to go down on any of this stuff. Like, I wasn't really thinking about that and this whole thing in those terms when this was going down, but, like, after the fact, it's like, Yeah, so I couldn't imagine actually being his friend, actually, actually having the personal connection and seeing all this bullshit go down. And, like, Diorio, honestly, was boys with Chud. And I think the fact that somebody like Stylo would freak out about, like, me saying that, like, retching the idea of being like, oh, yeah, Chud and Diorio are bros. They're bros. His, like, repulsed attitude to that, and, like, kind of the collective sort of repulsed attitude from people in chat, but it's like 100% always from Stylo. That sort of thing is what kills. It's like poison for any relationships that Chud has. It's why he can't have any boys.
It's very obvious that you're handling and tackling this differently than if it was flamenco.
Like, he's, like, taunting, and, like,
Or lyrics, right? I think
the comparison being, like, comparing Tom to flamenco, or lyrics is whatever, but to flamenco is crazy. It's not like they're upstanding citizens or good friends. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's good to, like, not have the people around you be really resentful. Like, for a while, Diorio was saying that, he thinks Chud's, like, the funniest guy on the internet, or something. Diorio had a pretty high opinion of Chud. He was like, oh yeah, I always listen to Chud when I'm commuting to work. Diorio had I keep speech impedimenting on his name. Diorio had a very high opinion of Chud, and to see it so, like, completely fucking trashed is crazy, I mean, I guess it's like Stylo won. Chud doesn't have friends, but, comparing Tom to flamenco is crazy business. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just extreme hindsight to be like, Tom's totally innocent, but...
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%, yeah.
Cool.
And people are acting like... People are going to be like, oh, well, there it is. Augie's saying he's compromised. He only feels this way because it's his friend. It's like... I don't know, man. Yeah, apples and oranges. It's like, I can totally understand. It's like, I don't mean to, like, be dramatic and, like, totally jump to Diorio's side, but it's like, I can totally imagine why you'd be like, okay, well, fuck this place. This chat is, like, mad tarded.
Okay.
They literally can't grasp a concept of, like, having a friend. It's like, yeah, they're content creators. And, like, they're kind of deferential to each other to some degree. It's like, yeah, grow up, get over it. Like,
And I think that when I talk about, like, the big sweep, I feel like you're taking that quite personally because you're, like, recognizing in a way that you're handling it differently.
This is
and you
proxy
feel like
about
I'm being
Diorio.
extremely accusatory towards you. Is that a fair comment?
check this shit.
Well, here's the thing. When you called us out for sweeping, this was like...
Wait, hold on.
6 hours before the allegation.
Wait. When you say us, okay, because people are very much...
Me and Nick.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
because you guys are very
Yeah.
sensitive about getting called sweepers, okay?
Bullshit.
Bro,
This is complete coke,
I'm
dude.
talking
This is complete
broadly,
coke.
all right, and you're looking at it and it's like a Rorschach test. I'm saying no big commentary channels pick this up, and you're sat there going, he's talking about me and only me. And it's like,
No,
bro, I'm talking
that's
about
just
it
such
broadly.
cope.
It's not cope,
That's
bro.
just such cope.
Okay,
Dude, you
can
might
we
have
go
been.
over the tweets?
There might have been 20%.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm pulling
fuck
up your
you,
tweet
bro.
right now.
Go over the tweet.
Dude,
Read it
bullshit.
word for
There
word.
might have been like 20%. Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. There might have been like 20% where you were talking about like a Cheeto or guys nobody gives a fuck about.
I mean, I get why, yeah, liar. Us is crazy. But, okay, so I never actually seen, oh, whoops, you couldn't see that. You couldn't see that. Fuck, I need to get in the habit of switching. Yeah, liar. What did Stylo say? Oh no, I think it was unrelated, really. Oh yeah, no, the Regis guy. Us is crazy. Cabal mentioned. It's like they can't fathom the idea of, like, being friendly with people. And wanting people to like you. And wanting people to, like, interact with you or whatever. And the fact that Dioria was like, Dioria went from being like happy to like just pop up in Chud chat and like just post and like shit post and send Chud stuff and like you put type in chat, be like, tell Chud to check DMs and whatever. It was like to go from that to like enjoying that to being like, why the fuck would I want to come on here and give you free content for this? It's like, that's like a crazy deterioration in, you know, his opinion. That's mostly what like really fascinated me about this, and it's like very clear from like Chud's very what would the I want to say like offensive in like the military sense, taking the offensive. Chud's very much taking the offensive on this when it's like, you know, why go above and beyond to fucking take out goddamn Tom? Like, what the fuck is the fucking advantage to that?
But it's
Nobody
clear
gives
when
a
you're
fuck
calling
about.
out sweeping.
These people have got hundreds of thousands of
historically
fucking
call out me and Nick for sweeping
and
for
you're
our
fucking
friends.
pussy,
Yeah,
and
the
you
thing
cry
with
about
Mad Virus.
sweeping, and you complain about people saying you're sweeping.
Bullshit.
You're so
Stand
Dude, they're calling Queemanites queetards or queespeds, which is honestly, he really dodged a bullet there. Because if queetophiles caught on, there's no reason for it to not catch on. Queetophiles is right there. It's on the table. So the day that somebody picks that up, it's going to be pretty brutal.
sensitive to it, bro.
No.
You're
Stand
sensitive
on
to it,
business.
dude.
Stand
You're
on
so
business.
sensitive
You
to
wanted
getting
to
called
call
a
us out.
sweeper.
Like, imagine having this in your group chat. Imagine having this in your group chat when it's like your dude is fucking on the line. The queetophiles. Like, yeah, like people in the chat were being like mad tarded, being like, oh, us, there it is, us. Just like totally shitting on the idea of like having people who you're friendly with, who you have like deferential, you know, sort of interactions with, and you're willing to give each other like the benefit of the doubt. Because it's like, I've heard Tom talk about like issues, and is it on the wrong thing? No, it's not on the wrong thing. Epic. And I mean, I guess to be fair, I kind of had the same thing with Destiny, where it's like I heard Destiny talking on issues in a way that I found compelling, and I'm like, oh, there's no way this guy can be like totally fucked in the head, because he has these very sympathetic point of view on certain things. But that ended up being just like a facade. No Mother 3 ended up being a facade. Bro, you can't tell me this room isn't fucking dope. Whoops. But like there was this one stream that Tom did. I can't remember if it was like on the what would you put in this room? Wait, what do you collect again? You have boats or something? You wouldn't put a boat in here. Fish trophies? I don't know what the fuck you would put in here. But what's it called? Fuck, dude, I am so tarded that I can't remember what I was thinking about. Literally 15 seconds ago. Fish mounts in a big aquarium. God damn it, dude. Why am I so retarded? They say that being retarded is when you can't hold two thoughts in your head at the same time. Well, I can't hold one thought in my head at the same time. God damn it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, talking about issues. You know, in a way that I found compelling. It was either the Mr. Beast drama or the Minecraft fucking drama, where, you know, like, the topic was, like, it might have been Chris Tyson. It might have been the Chris Tyson stuff, where it was, like, Chris Tyson was, like, saying some crazy shit in Discord servers, where it was, like, pretty apparent that, like, there were minors there, or something to that extent, like, you know, and it was, like, fucking crazy. This wood is actually more valuable, so I need to take this. And Tom was like, like whatever the fucking point was, he was like addressing the reason why it's important to not let like the spinal BJ position, run in the world where, people are just like, fuck it, whatever, the Preds win. The Predators win. And yeah, some my fucking mental etch-a-sketch, dude. The fucking room temp IQ response to and Tom didn't say this, but like the room temp IQ response to like why we as fuck speech impediment, why we as a society need to protect children, the fucking room temp IQ response is well, because they're vulnerable and they can't protect themselves, so it's like you have an obligation, but it's like the way Tom put it was like just very compelling. I can't remember the context to why he said this, but it was like children are literally our future, like in the sense that like someday soon, very soon, sooner than you'll ever expect, your life will be in the hands of somebody who you more or less would consider a kid, or would have considered a kid at some point in your life. Your life will be in their hands. The future is children literally are the future, and that is why it is important to like not just have like a future generation of fucked up spinal BJ'd youth. It's because they're tarded. We all start off slow. It's just like, I just really loved the perspective on that concept. That it's like, because that's something that people don't really talk about very much. And it's like, it was also like kind of like a hopeful, inspirational thing to like, not a lot of people talk about like hope for the future or whatever. But it's like, it made me think like, yeah, it's like, that's really what it comes down to. It's like, everybody, collectively helps out. Families raise a generation of people who hopefully aren't like super fucked up, and then that generation like uplifts the rest of society, And so if, you let the spinal BJs of the world win, then the destinies of the world win, then, from like just from a selfish point of view, it's bad. I thought that was very compelling. So like something like that. Oh yeah, and this is the attic space. Yeah, be nice to your kids. They're the ones who are going to decide whether you go to a nursing home or an incinerator, my boy. They got some good as fucking incinerators lately, so be careful. Be careful. Unless you like incinerators, unless that's your thing. I would let Thursday chuck me into an incinerator here. Dude. Doing Holly kink play? No, bro. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. Holly kink play? Come on. Come on. That's just obscene. That is so obscene. Having Thursday chuck me in there. Me Thursday turned me into a lampshade. Is it? No. Dude, every time I fucking tab out, I like I like have like a fucking panic attack. Did I have I had it in the wrong tab the whole fucking time? No, I did not. Oh, I never slept. I'm gonna sleep by the fire, my boy. I gotta warm up. Weather rain, weather rain. No weather vane. I got a weather rain. Yeah, I still got hella Blackstone, my boy. Oh. Well, I have some. This thing was like mostly full of Blackstone. Yeah, so like, okay, I've never actually seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, but for some reason it's giving 2001: Space Odyssey vibes. Sold your vote. Your vote? Sold your vote. Sold your boat, and this is the first time in a decade that you're boatless. And it's not because you're getting taken to the cleaners, my boy. Yeah, I've never seen a 2001: Space Odyssey with the motherfucking, fuck, what the fuck is it called? So I don't really know like what the fucking whole like dramatic fucking, you know, arc of the movie is or whatever. So I don't really know the significance of what like the room is, in that you've seen it, but it's been years. Yeah, so I've never actually even like properly watched it to see like what the room in it looks like.
Tender is the night for a broken heart. Who will dry your eyes when it falls apart? What makes this fragile world go wrong? Were you ever lost? Was she ever found? Somewhere in these eyes.
Fuck my life. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the hell out of here. You in the bathroom mirror at the function try it. Just try to be normal after a motherfucking fistful of mushroom, my boy. I'm waiting for the fucking beat to drop again. Okay, anyway. Anyway.
You
Right.
wanted, you reversed the fucking story. You wanted to
in the
call us
stream,
out.
I said in
You
the
wanted
next
to sway
stream,
the
I'd spoken to
audience.
both of you,
Come on,
and you
dude.
were both might talk
Come
about
on.
it, okay? You're just sensitive to getting called a fucking sweeper.
Okay, here, I'm just
That
gonna
tweet
close
came
out,
about because I
honestly.
looked on YouTube and no
Wait, what? What happened? Whoops.
100,000 sub channel had
Yeah,
spoken
because
about
the
it.
story had come out like 3 hours ago, and you're
Oh, give me a
British, so you go
break,
live
dude.
in the morning, and
Bro.
you were the first person to
If
fucking
it was
hit
about
it, dude.
fucking Asana, I
Like, imagine, like, having this in your group chat, like, grilling you, being like, bro, go live and, fucking crucify Tom. Crucify your boy. Imagine he's iDubbbz. Just imagine Tom as iDubbbz. Imagine Tom as Hassan, and just fucking put him up on the cross. I'm not trying to say, like, Diorio fucking just totally going as nuclear as possible. Like, totally fucking backstabbing Chud as hard as possible. I'm not saying that was, like, a good thing to do, but, like, I totally I totally get how this guy wound him up so much.
Dubs, there'd have been 20 videos by that point about it, and you know it's
The new meta is to get to the drama first, call everyone else sweepers, go to Asia, and have a fat man ruin your rep in your entire corner of the little old internet. My
true.
boy.
Okay, because it's so
my
much easier to
God,
farm.
dude. What?
fucking
Like
Asana
within like the
content.
story broke at like 10
All right, so you need to leave in,
o'clock
like, a
the
couple
night
minutes.
before. You're saying
I'm
that
gonna look
everyone
for-
would have rushed out to cover it like overnight. They would have worked to do that. Nah, I don't think so. All right, I found let's be right here. So you said at only 21K
Okay, yeah, this
views
is all
after
just
12 hours.
bull.
It looks like my humble
doesn't
video
matter.
going over the first part of the Tom allegations is the most
This is
viewed video on the
stupid.
topic,
Yeah.
which is seemingly a product of no large commentary channels picking up the
Notice
story
that
yet.
large commentary channels. Notice that point.
Right.
Continue.
Right.
Let's be real. Me, you, and the Oreo were having it out in the group chat, weren't we? So that
There's so much in that sentence. There's so much in that sentence. Let's be real. 2 sentences. Let's be real. Me, you, and Diorio were having it out in the group chat. Weren't we? Yeah, you could say that. This is where Diorio obviously very much disagrees with Augie. I don't know if you were around for when fucking Diorio burnt Boblax. But Diorio was referring to this friendship-ending conversation he had with Boblax. I think it was when Bobby, Sonic Josh, was asking for rent money or mortgage money. Asking for money for his house, to live. This was, if it wasn't the exact one, this was one of the friendship-ending conversations that Diorio and Chud had, because you saw the endless coverage of the Bobby down.
let's be real. Me, you, and the Oreo were having it out in the group chat, weren't we? So that was
Yeah, it was
That was the that was the biggest bone that Chud's ever thrown to Stylo, maybe ever. Oh yeah, no, this is clearly not Diorio's opinion. This is clearly Augie's opinion.
a good that was a good conversation. I almost wish that was this conversation instead, because holy fuck, that was a good one.
That was fun. That was fun. But yeah, in any case, I just think that
Yeah,
you know,
Nicholas probably
I don't
was
think
not
I'm saying
having a
anything
fun
that crazy. I don't think I'm saying anything that unreasonable.
No, I don't think you're saying anything crazy. And just to be clear, I'm not butthurt. I mean, you can call me out whenever you want. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Of
Like,
course.
I understand the
Diorio
fucking
was
nature of this
kinda
game.
butthurt
I'm
about
just
that
gonna,
one.
if you're gonna throw some bait out there, maybe I'll fucking take the bait. Why not? And engage with the fucking argument or something. I don't think that means
Actually-
I'm pissed at you or something like that. I think if I was pissed at you, that'd be a lot more clear.
Well, this feels a bit
well.
moot now because you have been quite upfront about your own biases. But can we just talk about this? Because otherwise,
Well, I can't deny it. I can't deny it, dude.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, this was the other thing. Ooh, bro, this is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. And then, yeah, you gotta leave in like a couple minutes. Oh, yeah, you probably actually gotta leave like pretty soon. But okay, so let me see.
I think it was.
Split started on that New Year stream. Yeah, I went to. Yeah. Diorio freaked out about that one. Yeah, that was definitely the first. That was the first crack, for sure.
pretty clear. And I mean, I think you even admitted that you were talking about.
Well, I
making
mean, here's the thing, right? I said, look to who does and doesn't cover this. That's what I said when I spoke about it, because I recognise that I can't predict the future.
But I
And
think
then if
in
Big
our
Nick is doing a stream the
conversation,
next day and you're doing a stream a week later, bit late, and we can get into that, okay? Like, obviously,
This all just look. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you're Stylo, you think you're riding and dying for this guy, but from the outside, it's like this looks really bad. This looks really bad, knowing the reality of the situation. That Tom was just like in the right the whole time. He had the cards the whole time. All you had to do was just wait a little bit. Chud's like, "Oh, you're a little late, aren't you? You're a little late, aren't you?" When it's like he didn't even have the most minuscule amount of tact, unless he didn't give a fuck what happened with the Oreo. But I can't imagine why he would be so intentionally flippant or whatever. He let the conversation roll and didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was the reaction, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say.
I don't know what the future holds, right?
Diorio did, and Chug could have showed him a little bit of deference, but I guess that would have meant taking heat from this community, so can't do that.
I think in our conversation, you basically admitted that you were taking a shot. I mean, which I don't care, by the way. I don't fucking care. Okay, I think Nick was very perturbed by it. I personally don't.
That's like 6 words that say like that could speak a whole essay.
Don't care, but I mean that's what you were doing. Come on, let's just be honest here.
That's the whole thing in a nutshell.
I mean, the thing is like, obviously in our private conversation, right, it was clear to me that Nick was thinking about covering it, and you'd said you were thinking about covering it too. So, and I said in the stream the next day...
We had to cover it. No,
Well,
I think I...
Okay, why is...
And I think the rest is just well... But, yeah. That's some crazy shit, man. That is some crazy shit. This Chud business, and I think, yeah, Diorio's just totally moved on. He's EHDing. D in this case is denims. But Chud isn't talking to camera, taking heat from. I don't know, man. I think he gets pretty bent out of shape when Stylo or DK push too hard against him. I do think he kind of bends to the community to some extent, but I mean, hey man, it's gonna be a long week or so, bro. Okay, yeah. So I know you probably gotta dip. What's the fucking deal with Spicy Chat? I made a Discord and I was trying to go check out all the Chud stuff, but it's like there's no way Spicy Chat is like invite only at this point, and that's like the only real Chud chat room. I don't know, man. I'm becoming I'm very much disillusioned with the Chud community. But hey, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He's gone for another week, whatever the fuck. Week and a half. Some odd. No clue. You're in the Discord. Everyone's up in the channel. Oh, okay. Got you. But yeah. Oh, when did you want to run another stream? I almost said scream. Hey B, we want to run another scream. Fool. I swear I had my speakers on the whole time. That's crazy. Run another one tomorrow, but yeah. I may actually I don't know, 50-50 either. Well, I don't know, I might do New Vegas maybe, but I think it's 50-50. I either go back to Minecraft and actually work on the fucking staircase. Or go back to Skyrim. And I do need to be farming for Thursday footage. But I don't know. I'll see how I feel after I eat. Works for me either way. But yeah. Hopefully I don't eat and I'm like, I'm gonna be a lazy fuck. But I'm probably gonna eat and be a lazy fuck. Yeah, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.